The
Okay.
Niners didn't do a whole lot to add to their offense this offseason. They lost a couple offensive linemen. They added a backup tight end, and that's about it. But they traded away Deebo Samuel to the Washington Commanders. We were talking about this all year. We thought that just getting rid of Deebo and freeing up that playing time and those plays for someone else would help the offense. How much do you think the absence of Deebo will help this team this year?
A lot, immeasurable. So let's be clear. It means other people get opportunities. It means Pearsall, if he's healthy, and I think Pearsall's a good player, Iggy, gets to play more. It means Juwan Jennings gets more targets, right?
Certainly
It
does.
means other running backs get chances. So it means you get better guys on the field. So that's one. But then there's something else. I think at the end of his tenure with the Niners, Deebo Samuel was a drag on the team and a drag in the locker room. He got into a fight with the long snapper. How do you get into a fight on the sideline with I still can't get over it.
Yeah.
He complained he wasn't getting enough targets. So he turned into a bitcher and a moaner.
And he did that after a win.
Yes. And a me first guy.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Walsh would have had his ass out of there so fast, Iggy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a win-win to get rid of him. And I was worried that Ayuk was going to become the next Deebo. But he was at the minicamp and he seemed to have a good spirit, as you reported, because you don't want someone like that on the team. So anyway, that's my take on Deebo. What do you think?
I think your take is great. It's not just about, obviously he's not a good wide receiver anymore, and he's probably not a good running back anymore. So having better players on the field is always going to help. But I like what you're talking about from the perspective of the locker room. Having someone who's that senior, who's a captain, who gets that much money, who has that much control or sway with the head coach, talking like that, being clearly a me first guy, hurts the whole culture. And they're trying to fix whatever was broken last year. I think they blamed a lot of it on Ayuk for holding out, and maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe he kind of got the season off to a bad start, but then when the season started, it was Deebo's time to step up and carry the offense. And not only could he not do it, he seemed like he was taking the team down with him, or trying to.
Yeah.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, C-O-H-N, and download the app now.
And they had to give him, I guess, to satisfy him, they had to give him a lot of throw a lot of passes his way, which he wasn't very good at catching, and that took passes away from better players. He actually hurt the team.
Yeah. And you said one more thing that I think we got to stick with for a minute before we move on from Deebo forever. He got in a fight with a long snapper. Not a linebacker, not a cornerback, not a coach. A long snapper. That's like getting into a fight with the mascot.
I understand what you're saying. It was low-hanging fruit. It was an easy target.
It's like punching sourdough Sam in the face because you lost.
Who would ever want to punch sourdough Sam in the face?
He probably went over and was like, that was a shit long snap. I saw it. Laces out. Or so, I don't know. Sorry. No, he was yelling at Moody. We know he was yelling at Moody.
He went after the kicker.
Still.
It was terrible. It was a terrible look. And again, if I were the coach, I would have gone right over there and I would have handled at that moment. I would have kicked Deebo off the field. So you go get your helmet and go away. You're not playing the rest of this game. It's what I would have done. Get out of here.
That's what every coach would do. That's what Jim Harbaugh absolutely would have done. I've seen him do. I saw him do it to Anquan Bolden in practice. Anquan Bolden, one of the best wide receivers in franchise history. He got upset with an undrafted free agent for being too physical in a drill, punched him in the face mask. Harbaugh ran over, got in Bolden's face, and kicked him out of practice. Not off the team, but showed him, it's my team. You don't break the rules. Get the hell out of here. It was pretty cool. And I've never seen Kyle do anything like that.
Right. And you admired Harbaugh for doing that.
Yes. He didn't hesitate. I'm not scared of you, Anquan Bolden. It's my job to stand up to you right now. Not to kick you off the team, but to stand up to you right now and show the rest of the team that no one's above the rules. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I think he was happy to do it.
Well, I know him. He absolutely happy to do it. So the point is, I think Kyle should have handled it right there on the field. But usually he's looking at his plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There's some good plays though.
Yeah, he has good plays. I wish he were a little better at finishing important games, but he has great plays. Yes.
Red Jet Shell says, hello to all. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Red Jet Shell. Dave Sims, Patriot Builders of Montana, says, the best show in the universe. Love you guys.
Thanks,
you. Dave. Dave Barclay, member for 42 months, says, happy belated Father's Day to all. Like and sub. Thank you,
Dave.
Justin says, hi, Cones. Love the show.
Thank you, Justin.
Dave says, why Kittle defend Deebo at Washington practice? So I don't know if you heard about this, but there was some video.
I don't know what happened.
There's some video of Deebo Samuel running at practice for the Commanders, and he looks slower than last year and a little bit bigger than last year. And it just went viral. Like, you didn't have to say anything. It was just like, oh my God, he looks slow. And George Kittle went on social media and said, lay off. This is just sort of like a glorified walkthrough. He's not going full speed. Leave him alone. That's what happened.
Okay. Here's what I think about that. Kittle's a good friend.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that. It's up to Deebo to prove himself in Washington or not. But for Kittle to do that, he didn't get any money for it. It didn't make him, any more friends. He's a good guy. So I take it at that.